Hello, welcome to week 13 of English 5-6 Vocabulary Online. Notion, obsolete, superlative, befall, consecutive. Notion is a noun, person, place, or thing that means a conception or belief about something. Ace Ventura's notion that he can tame wildlife led him to spend 2 months trying to lure a local squirrel into his house with an acorn trail. So it's if you have an idea about something. So I have a notion that school will be back to normal next year. A concept or a belief about something. I don't know if that's true, but just giving you another example. Notion. Superlative, it's an adjective. Adjectives describe nouns and pronouns. It means the highest quality or degree. Danny awed his peers with his superlative vocabulary when he slipped the word superlative into a casual conversation. So it means that he was like in awe, or that he awed his peers with his high quality or degree of vocabulary, right? Notice what kind of vocabulary? A superlative vocabulary, meaning the highest quality or degree. Make sure that you're using that word as an adjective describing nouns and pronouns. What kind of vocabulary? A superlative vocabulary. Superlative. Obsolete is an adjective. Again, adjectives describe nouns and pronouns. It means it's being no longer produced or used, out of date. So VHS tapes and DVDs are nearly obsolete in our society, right? Meaning that they're not being used anymore. The popularity of music streaming services like Spotify makes FM radio obsolete to most teenagers these days. What does it make FM radio? It makes FM radio obsolete. Obsolete is describing the kind of FM radio. What kind of radio? Obsolete radio, meaning it's no longer around, right? Even during this pandemic, right, we've noticed that students are not using pens and paper anymore. So it looks like there's a trend, right, where pens and paper will be an obsolete item, right, or items in schools, meaning no longer used. Befall is a verb, an action word, and it means something bad is going to happen to someone. Worried about the fate of her belongings, should a tragedy befall her, Helen bequeathed her Beanie Baby collection to her brother in her last will and testament. So if something befalls you, it means that something bad has happened, right? If you get into a car accident on the way to school, that is that car accident has befalled you on your way to school. Befall. Consecutive, it's an adjective. That adjectives describe nouns and pronouns. That means following continuously in an unbroken or logical sequence. So something that keeps on going. So it would be great if I worked out 10 consecutive days in a row, right? Meaning unbroken, continually going every single day. Greg told Mrs. Calandra the same goldfish ate my homework story for 5 consecutive days, causing her to question the validity of his excuse. So how many days? 5 consecutive days. Remember, the adjectives tell us which kind, which one, how many. Consecutive.